Alright, what is good, guys? It's Bar Time Soon. Today we're back here on GTA 5 once again with a brand new speed glitch for you guys today, alright? Well, I guess it's not technically new. I mean, the bike has been out for like, I think 2 or 3 weeks now, but I haven't played GTA in a while, and this is the first time I'm getting a chance to actually make a video on this, so I'm going to call it new, alright? Do what you want. But before we do get into this, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I know you guys are here for the glitch, alright? If you don't want to hear this, I will leave a timestamp so that you can skip it, alright? Quit telling me I ramble. I know I do. But how'd you guys enjoy that brand new intro and outro clips, man? They took literally 10 hours to make, and they didn't turn out exactly how I wanted them to. I had a lot of problems. But it is what it is. I still think they turned out pretty dope. And if you guys want to know like some like cool fun facts and how I made it and stuff like that, I will leave a behind the scenes video in the description and in a pinned comment. So if you guys want to see that and learn some stuff like for example, the beat for the intro was made by actually one of my good friends, and it is so good, so sick. And the reason I chose G35 for the intro rather than keeping my old intro car from GTA, the Elegy, well, it was recorded on a 5M server, by the way, but it's because I drive a G35 in real life. Where my trumpet VQ boys at, man? Let me know, all right? Let me know. Let me see your builds. Let me see some 350Zs and G35s, everything VQ, man. Let me see it all on my Instagram at RealBarTimes2, and you guys can also follow me there if you guys want to keep up with my build. There's not a whole lot done to it right now. It doesn't look the greatest, but it's a build for a reason, and if you want to follow my progression, so be it. And one more thing before we do get into the glitch, if you guys want to see more speed glitches, I have a full playlist of about 40 speed glitches that I've made over like the past 5 years. So check that out if you'd like to. I will leave a link to that playlist in the description and a pinned comment as well. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the, again, I'm going to call it brand new even though it's not, the Western Reever. This thing looks pretty sick, honestly, dude. Like, there's a decent amount of customization for it. And I don't know, it just looks super track oriented, and I love this little like vintage looking like shield I have on it right now. I don't know, I just love it. It looks so good. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna go and get right into this speed glitch, and in true Bar Times 2 fashion, we're gonna do a test pull before the glitch and one after the glitch. But today we're gonna do something different. I might start doing this more often. We're gonna do 2 before the glitch and 2 after the glitch, and the reason for that being is because I want to do one in third person to show you guys like the sense of speed, like with our surroundings passing us, because I feel like that's a pretty good gauge of how fast you're going in GTA, and a lot of people play in third person. But I also want to go in first person to show you guys the speedometer so that we can see how many miles we're actually going an hour, all right? How many miles per hour, all right? So let's go ahead and start this off, and as you can already tell, the acceleration isn't great, but it does pick up, all right? It does pick up, and the sense of speed is pretty much there. Like, we're going decently fast, all right? And one thing that I do absolutely love about this bike is how agile it is. I mean, it's a bike, obviously. It's supposed to be agile for the most part, but the turning is insane on it. And you can hold, like, the handbrake and the regular brake and, like, take some really tight corners and still keep your speed up. It's pretty solid. It is pretty solid, I'm not going to lie. But alright, let's go and get one in first person as well, just see what we're working with here before the glitch. See how fast we're going beforehand. And it seems like it's decently quick once you start moving, but after you hit 100, it's just like, it's pretty sluggish, alright? I don't know why. I mean, it's a bike. I feel like it should have a much higher top speed than what we're about to hit, which is like 116. And that's not even with me leaning down on the bike. Leaning down on the bike, you can go up to like 125. And like, even that, it's not fast enough for a bike. I mean, come on, man. These things are supposed to be insane. Especially a bike like this. Like, come on, dude. But it is what it is. It's GTA. You know how it is. But let's go ahead and get into the glitch. And I'm going to first start off with some requirements. Not really requirements. I'm pretty sure this bike will do it stock. But to really fully enhance this glitch and get everything out of it, you're definitely going to want some performance upgrades. Obviously, max out engine if you can, turbo as well, super transmission, I believe it actually comes with that. And you're going to want the super brakes. Let me tell you, all right? You're going to want the super brakes because with as fast as this thing goes, you're going to want to be able to stop, and they help out a lot. But yeah, pretty much other than that, you don't really need anything else. I mean, obviously, as I always suggest on all of your cars, at least like 20% armor is pretty solid. I don't know why, I just feel like it helps more than no armor, and it's cheap, and there's not really a huge difference between like 20% and like I think like 60% or something like that. I don't really ever like going 100% because some other speed glitches require like kicking in stuff, and you got to be able to actually do that. So 20% solid. You don't even have to change the wheels. This isn't like the gargoyle glitch that I posted years ago when I think that bike came out. You don't have to put specific wheels or anything on it. You don't have to put the webs like the gargoyle in the back. You literally just, you can pretty much customize the bike however you want. Just make sure your performance is maxed out. Now let's go ahead and get into this glitch, and yes, it is the exact same as the Western Gargoyle glitch that I posted a long time ago. So, you're literally just going to do a wheelie. You don't have to bob it up back and forth. You can just hold down and just do a wheelie the whole way, and you're good to go. But before you do that, I would highly suggest making sure you're straight and aligned with whatever track you're going to be racing on, because if you're not, obviously if you keep trying to hold the wheelie, you're going to go off, hit something, or, you know, possibly die. But you'll learn here in a second that, like, even if you, like, stop doing the glitch, you can do it right back up again, so it doesn't really matter. But let's go ahead and get into this, and again, start driving first before you pop the wheelie, or you're going to fall on your face. Oh my gosh, this thing was getting a little squirrely there, but pay attention to this back wheel, alright? Look at that. That thing is shaking like no other thing I've seen shake before. Maybe some ass, but like, damn! That thing is moving, dude. And I genuinely think that that could be why the speed glitch works. Like, what kind of makes it work? It's got to be like a bug in the suspension or something. Again, this is just an hypothesis, okay? But I believe that it's some kind of bug in the suspension, because that's how a lot of cars' speed glitches actually work. Like the tire popping ones and stuff like that. I think it's mostly just because the front suspension, or whatever tires you're popping, I think, like, once those tires are popped and you're doing that infinite burnout, I mean, obviously the burnout has something to do with it, but I feel like the suspension is really what's making you pick up speed. Because you'll notice on a lot of speed glitches, like, the suspension kind of goes crazy. But let's go ahead and get a speedometer view and actually see how fast we're actually going. Let's go ahead and get up the speed real quick, and then bang, we're going to pop that wheelie. And the acceleration's decently quick after you hit about 80, but up until 80, it's just like, eh. But I mean, look at this, dude. Like, the front, as soon as the front wheel starts to touch the ground, or like is getting close to the ground, it does slow the bike down just a slight bit. Oh my god. See, that's what the sport brakes are for. I didn't use them there, but that's what they're for. I don't even know where the bike went. But yeah, even if the front tire like fully touches the ground, I'll show you guys in a second, you can just get right back into it. Jesus Christ. And actually what I was trying to do there was, I'll just go ahead and show you while I'm doing this. But yeah, this thing, before we do this thing goes 180. I've seen people hit 180 on this thing before, but I think that it'll go over probably 200 miles an hour if you're on a long enough track, or maybe even a bumpy enough track to get that suspension jiggling a little more. Yeah, I'm a firm believer that this thing will hit 200. I want to see it. Let me know. Go on a longer track, like the longest track in the game, and let me know what you hit. All right, I want to know. But let's go ahead and do this again, and I'll show you guys that, like, even after you, like, let the tire come down, you can get right back into the glitch. Like, it doesn't matter. You can do it while you're driving. You can do it while you're driving at, like, the bike's top speed if you want. You can slow down and still do it. It just takes a second, because I feel like the speed really doesn't start picking up until you hit about 110 miles an hour. That's when you really start to see the speed skipping. Like, I'll show you guys again real quick. Like, let me get up into it. Like, it skips a little bit at 80, but I mean, it's not like going up too much. But like, yeah, once we have like 110 to 120 range, it's just like kind of gnarly. And I'll go ahead and let the bike go down. As soon as you let that tire go down, though, you are donezo. And just you're going to start losing speed, but you can always get it back up. Like, it's no big deal, alright? And if you guys want to know how I stopped like that super quick, all you got to do is open up the character interaction menu with whatever button on your desired console that would open it, and then you just scroll up to one of the characters. I always choose Franklin because it's up, it's quick and easy to remember. Let go of everything, and then just back out, and you will stop right in your tracks. I've shown that in all of my speed glitch videos, and it is very helpful when you're doing things like this, especially if, say, like you're drag racing some friends, or you're at a car meet and you want to show up the kid that's got, like, I don't know, what it's like an insanely stupidly fast car that like no one, like he thinks no one can beat, that has like the Batmobile with boost or something like that. I mean, this thing will probably beat the Batmobile with boost. I'm not gonna lie, it'll probably keep up with a jet and beat a jet too. Most of the speed glitches will. So if you've got that kid, the dumbass kid that, you know, everybody doesn't like, that brings like the Batmobile and is like, oh, I'm gonna beat everybody, well then you just bring this shit and you show them up, right? Bring a different speed glitch car. I don't know. It's the best part about these, alright? Is trolling people, alright? It's the best part about speed glitches. But I mean, the sad part is that when I first started posting speed glitches, not a whole lot of people knew about them. Like, it was kind of like relatively unknown in GTA. But the more and more I post them, the more and more other people post them, and the more popular speed glitches have gotten. But I mean, there's still people out there that don't know. That's why I continue to post these videos, is for the people that don't know how to do these things. But yeah, this bike is pretty fun. Like I said, it's super agile. The handling is tremendous. I mean, it's a bike. It's kind of supposed to handle good, but if you hold down the handbrake and the brake, like I said, you can take some pretty sharp corners. And this thing double clutches too. And I know, car guys, all right? I know it's not really called a double clutch. I know that, okay? I know how to drive a manual. I may not know how to actually double clutch, all right? I'm not an expert manual driver, but I know how to do it, okay? I've done it before. I just haven't double clutched. But yeah, I mean, the term bothers me too. I didn't coin the term though, and I only say it because it's just kind of understood in the community that that's kind of what it is at this point. And I feel like it's just a lot easier than saying, oh, it mid-drive speed boost. Like, nobody wants to say all that, but I'm not gonna get on a rant, okay? I'm just saying. But this bike, for what it is, in my opinion, it's not really worth the money, all right? This thing is $1.9 million, and unless you're willing to sell a kidney, I don't really know if it's all that worth it. Okay, I'm just going to be honest. Like, it's got some decent customization, but, like, regular speed without the glitch, not that fast. Speed with the glitch could be the fastest speed glitch bike in the game. I'm not 100% sure on that. All right, I got to do some testing, or somebody else in the comments can do some testing and let me know. But at the end of the day, man, if you just want to speed glitch and have some fun... I mean, I can see justifying paying 1.9 mil for it. Because, I mean, you can't really put a price on happiness, you know? I mean, I personally may end up selling the bike after this video is over, but honestly, the more and more I'm doing this glitch, the more and more I'm kind of falling in love with it. So, I mean, it's a pretty fun bike, alright? I'm not going to lie. And I'm going to hit a jump real quick before I do end the video. Just because I want to for science. And, you know, in case you guys were wondering how it would go as well, without actually having to want to buy the bike and do it yourself, I'll do it for you, alright? Yeah, it's really not all that bad. It's just that the inflation in GTA is insane. It's literally starting to, like, reflect real-life inflation. But it is what it is, man. We're going to try to see how quick we can hit this and pray that we don't die in the process. But I don't foresee this going too well. I'm not... Well, we completely missed the jump. Alright, so that didn't really go as planned. So we're going to try that again. But, yeah, this thing is pretty... Shut up, Dave. Shut up, Dave. Anyways. We're gonna try that again, alright? Maybe not going as fast. I feel like we were just going too fast to even hit that jump. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna try it again, though. Oh my god. Are we gonna land it? Are we gonna live? I think we might live. Oh my god, we lived! I don't know how we lived, but we lived! But yeah, this thing's pretty sick, dude. And I'm not gonna lie, before I did start making this, like, before I did, like, start recording this video, I actually took it around the map a little bit and just would, like, hit guardrails and stuff and just go flying. And it's pretty fun, alright? I'm not gonna lie, okay? I know I said I don't think it's worth the 1.9 mil, but it is a pretty fast bike. It's fun. It's got a cool glitch. I don't know, there's just something about it, man. I could justify spending 1.9 mil on it. I mean, like I said, you can't put a price on happiness, man. All right, you can't. It's fun, okay? That's all that matters. Even if Rockstar is just breaking our wallets like this, it's fine. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. I'm gonna quit rambling. Let you guys enjoy the rest of your night, day, or whatever. All right. But thank you guys for so much for the continued support. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, everything I mentioned earlier, there will be links for in the description and in a pinned comment. So. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it has been your boy Bar Times 2, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Love you guys, alright?